Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an...
There's the header! There it is!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself. Palhinha, Akanji, some front-footed pressing going on here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Drogba. He's under a lot of pressure there. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that is high.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Robertson. Now Van Dijk. Jimenez. And it's Fernandes. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Cameroon really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
There to retrieve it. Vardio. And Serginho. Serginho powering forward here. Can he latch on to this? Corner. Cameroon with the corner. There first. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Messi gets good distance on it. Now it's Valverde. And he's worked it through. Takes a shot! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught. And it's come back out to him. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi with the short one. And he shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Akanji. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And this is Drogba. Drogba has got himself a free kick. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Van Dijk. Fernandes. Valverde. Messi. Valverde. And it's Messi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Caicedo. Vardiol. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. João Palhinha. Akanji.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Brahim Diaz. And here's Drogba. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Valverde. Oh no, what has happened here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Camavinga. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Driving on and making good progress.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And this is Kane. It's Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Valverde. And he's in on goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Drogba proves just Drogba! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous demanderons de bien vouloir rester assis pendant le match. Merci de votre compréhension. Changement.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lovely, now then. And it's João Palhinha. He's going for goal! Just sails past the upright.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. Akanji. Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Cameroon can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Delivery from Mbappe.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Thuram was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! It's in! And this is getting better and better. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Cameroon are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind.
Drogba! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
He's having a hit! Vardiol. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Caicedo. João Palhinha. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Vardiol. Danilo. João Palhinha. Now it's Anthony. And he's had a hit! Oh, what has happened here? And that has been cleared. And there's the shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, if they hope to have...
Oh, give it a shot at goal! No mistake! Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Camavinga. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. João Palhinha. Messi. Spread out to the left. Can he get onto this? And they've got a throw. And it's João Palhinha. Serginho. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Fernandez. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. Caicedo. Messi. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely weighted ball. Poor, robust challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's looking wide. He has found a way through. Madrid have it back and can chance!
Temps additionnel.
Talinha getting this one clear. Serginho. Valverde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. It's a good-looking delivery. João Palhinha. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So the gloves are...
Brahim Diaz!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Brahim Diaz brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And he shoots! And he's found the net! First blood drawn.
Marcó en el minuto 5 el dorsal 22.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Chance, surely! Oh, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's played through for him. No, that's been intercepted. It's run loose here. He's got away. Thinks about the... He's had a shot! And he thumps it clear. Back to the keeper it goes. Foot in. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Brahim Diaz could try cutting inside here. Caught offside that time. Vermin looking to add to his goal. Played out wide. Kane. And this is Kane. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Madrid have their second corner now. They've played it short. And here's Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. Dealing with the pressure. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Marcó en el minuto 23 el dorsal 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vardiol. Now, can they get him away? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lopez. Fernandez. And Robertson. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Rafael Leao. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Robertson knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Camavinga. Brahim shot at goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Brahim Diaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Great chance! And now they can spring out of defence. There's the shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hazard gets into a good position. Now it's Rafael Leao is on his own.
Oh, great keeping, snaffled out the danger.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ball's played through. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Great vision. Brahim Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. That was a given, it always was.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's well spotted. Brahim Diaz. Oh, nicely intercepted. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge.
Mbappe! Yes, it's there! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's played in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Played in again. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, what a... He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Well read, nice interception. Robertson. Mbappe. Camavinga. Knocks it into space. And he's certainly onside here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, no joy this time. Moved on forwards. And it's Robertson. Wriggles his way through. Robertson. Has a shot! Valverde. Looking for options for movement. Ball's gone out of play. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Oh, he's burst through. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Camavinga aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now, can they get him away? Well, played right into his path. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's in. Mbappe!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Ball comes in. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Jimenez. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Tries to play it through. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Diaz. And he's taking no chances there. Nice physical challenge. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Son Heung-min! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Long ball looking to counter. Valverde. Caicedo makes the interception. Fagioli. Could go all the way here. Fagioli's cross. It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Fernandes. Great vision. Messi is in a really good position out wide. He's picked his way through. And smartly reclaimed. Good take. Shapes to shoot! There's a goal! And they've got their lead back. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Madrid go into the real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk. Donnarumma. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Valverde. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And here's Mbappe. Son Heung-min is onto it in a flash. And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Madrid are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their second corner now.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Son Heung-min. Not the most accurate pass. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. He's shifted it to the flank. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Robertson providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Jimenez. And it's Camavinga. It's Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe.
La asistencia a este partido
Mbappe.
asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Now it's Kane. Showing great feet there. Fernandes. He is through here. Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. They're urgent. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Plenty to aim at here. And the shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Mbappe really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Messi. He's looking wide. Oh, not quite. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Robertson. That is lovely. Mbappe. And this is Kane. Goes for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Keeper's got good distance on that. He's in a great position here. Oh, that is a nice touch. Anthony. Well, that pass isn't the best. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tries to pass it through. Big chance! And the ball, oh, it's fallen loose again! Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball.
Chance! Really well taken goal.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Barcelona playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Robertson. Fernandez. Jimenez cuts out the pass. Nice looking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here.
And the lineup suggests, Jim, that it's going to be a 3-4... Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To open the scoring. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Mendes gets into a good position.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's taking no chances there.
Mbappe.
That was lovely, that. You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men.
Jimenez. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Flashes it across. Corner number 2 then. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
He's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game.
And here's Neymar. Neymar's cross.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Valverde. Neymar on a charge down the left. Swings it across. Keeper's dealt with that. Madrid still without a single shot on target. He has found the way through.
Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the shot!
It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross to the back post.
Terrific header! And another try! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Portugal get their fourth corner. Robertson attempts a clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Goes for a shot!
Well, he was given...
And he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Fernandes. And it's Robertson. Chooses to go cross-field. And he plays one through. Robertson spots it and intercepts. And this is Messi. Well, played right into his path. He's onside. He might be in here. Nuno Mendes. There's the crossfield ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Yamal. He's got away. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well read, nice interception. Gravenberg running with the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
Neymar. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Valverde gets a foot in here. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Valverde is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That's the keeper's ball. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Valverde. Anthony. Now it's Anthony. In with the challenge. Nuno Mendes. Gravenberg. Good, strong midfield running here. Camavinga. Robertson. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. Gravenberg. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Van Dijk. Robertson. Ball is over the line. Now it's Yamal. And it's Mendes. Oh, such a clever touch. Good read, needed to be. Fernandes gets it clear. Mbappe. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. No, again there's no way through. Gravenberg. That's a throw. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. And it's Fernandes.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Rodri has got himself a free kick. So we've reached the hour mark. There's good running with the ball. He has a look out, and he's got the beating. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Jimenez gets rid without sophistication. Robertson. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rodri, a picture of focus and alertness. And here's Haaland. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Pretty robust defending.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Valverde has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Robertson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just about up to 75 minutes. Robertson made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Looking to widen the gap even further here. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Yamal tries looking up for options on the left. Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, well measured. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's dealt with that really well.
The perfect tackle. He's been superb.
Now it's Haaland. Chooses to go crossfield, and he was quick to react. Robertson tries to pass it through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rodri. Out to the left it goes.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Robertson. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Van Dijk cuts it out. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And this is Icardi. Now it's Messi. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Fernandes. Icardi. Tries to play it through. Valverde receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's had it nicked away. He won't be happy with that one. The ball has bounced loose now. And he welcomes it in.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Son Heung-min. And he was quick to react. Messi. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kane. Kamavinga. That's been cut out, well played. Dink through, and Dijk calmly anticipates. Robertson. Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look...
Oh no, this does not look good! And it's Son Heung-min. Ah, that's a fine interception. Messi. Narrow Icardi.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Back into the middle. Oh, that's well spotted. Son Heung-min. Great skill, that's nice. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now the delivery. And he's cleared it back out. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cross into the box. Robertson over to the other side. Referee's given a throw. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the ball's gone astray. Another throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Great chance! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Henrique. Oh, that's fabulous.
Can he finish? It's there!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Kane. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
This ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. Madrid are 2 up early in the second half. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. Camavinga gets a foot in here. And he's gone looking for safety. Jimenez. Kane. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. And across it goes. Valverde deals with that comfortably.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Played into space out wide. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game. And he just knows it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? And the finish! Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. Chance! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. How
How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neatly clipped into space. Fernandez. Oh, good-looking ball. Son Heung-min just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Camavinga. Played in deep. Oh, it needed better placement. Oh, what a climb! Keeper always had the measure of that. And he's on his way! Oh, played right into his path. He's found the way through. Gets his head on it! Oh, terrific save. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's picked it up out wide. Mbappe! And oh, that is asking for trouble. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Icardi. And Icardi! Icardi! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Jimenez. Oh, what a mistake! He's one-on-one! Oh, he's been caught napping! Shoots! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And Messi! And he's found the net!
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Looking for options for movement. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk. And it's Jimenez. Fernandez. That has not gone well. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's worked it through. And this is Messi. Look at the space.
And he shoots! They've scored!
They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
And the shot!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
El dorsal 9.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now there's a Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Brzezinski. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here. Mbappe. Great vision. Oh, good take. Shoots! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Valverde receives it in a good chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Gravenberg. Not the most accurate pass. Looking here to chip it through. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Hazard. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Brahim Diaz. And it's Messi. Gravenberg. For Pizarro. Hazard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Valverde. Fernandez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! Keeper's got his work done.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Diaz. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Kane! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance, surely! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Madrid have their third corner. Messi goes short. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Vardiol. Gattuso. Fernandez. Looking to play him in. Bastoni. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Brahim Diaz. And the shot! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Driving on and making good progress. It's Hazard! Oh, impressive strike.
Hazard certainly showed terrific balance and control to go past his markers, but not with the finish.
Camavinga. And it's Van Dijk. For Valverde. Fernandez. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. That has ended up in no man's land.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Camavinga, and that could set him on his way. It's a goal kick. Gravenberg, and that has put paid to that. Great ball, Kane!
And he hits the net. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
El dorsal 9.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And we're underway again. Robertson. And here's Mbappe. That's a throw. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is... Oh, what has happened here?
Can he finish?
And they win it back again. Camavinga. Van Dijk. And Robertson. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name, played into space. Gravenberg did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that's a good ball.
And a chance! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
El dorsal 22.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Kane. And this is Messi, just the goalkeeper to beat.
Big chance!
No, it's wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
El dorsal 9.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's certainly onside here. And this is Kane. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, denied at the last.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Oh, that's a key interception.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Vardiol. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Gattuso. Fernandez. Good purposeful running this. Brahim Diaz. There he goes, motoring forward. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's been caught. Shot a goal! He's scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 22.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's played in. Oh, smashing header! Has another go! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
En el minuto 81.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how many?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Van Dijk.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's gone loose.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Van Dijk. Fernandes. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here. Robertson gets it clear. Well, they've got it again. Can he get it through? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, good-looking ball. And the counter is on. Kane looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's been slipped through. Chance, surely! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Pinches it off him.
Mbappe, he's found a way through. Brahim Diaz. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Could move up a gear here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter.
Oh, what a mistake! McAllister. More and more pressure on the ball here. Nicely worked. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that is not... Oh, terrible pass. Still goalless at the moment. Floated through. Mbappe! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Over to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe! And he's there to retrieve it. Goes looking wide. Rafinha. Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Oh, what has happened here? Robertson is wide and looking to get onto this. Messi might just make this. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kane, and the shot! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, robust challenge. Oh, whistle's gone, now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Van Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Alvarez gets across and deals with it. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Can he get on the end of this? Rabiot. Alvarez. Camavinga cuts out the pass. And here's Kane. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. McAllister.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Robertson. Not much subtlety about that challenge. It's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de bota de fútbol. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust. Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Out to the left it goes. Now what about this cross? Ecuador are looking to go forward now. Gets a good foot in there. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Anthony, McAllister gets a foot in here, and he welcomes it in. It's Neymar! Kane. Referee has just said play on. Rabiot promptly onto that, and that is that. McAllister. Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Throw in. And that's definitely not his best.
That was lovely, that.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Keeper's dealt with that.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rafinha. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Alvarez. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Ecuador are down to 10 men. Mbappe cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Valverde. Jimenez. For Valverde. And this is Messi.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! And he hits the net! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Messi. Crunching tackle. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's Valverde.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's going to be a booking. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That was good alertness. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And that has put paid to that. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And here's Valverde. Rabiot. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and will be chance for a shot! In he goes again. They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already.
Sporting finding their passes. And he's been shifted off it.
And here's Roberto Firmino.
Knocks it into space.
Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Now it's Kane.
All the way back. Vardiol. Firmino is wide and looking to get onto this. Camavinga.
Mbappe.
Tries to play it through. That has found him in acres of space.
Mbappe.
Nicely weighted ball.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Diaz.
Sporting clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Casemiro
Looking for the run.
Now it's Rooney. Over to the left, back into the middle.
And that was very necessary. And they're back on the ball again. Vardiol. Vardiol is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thinks about the shot. Rooney! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.